and touchdown receptions.
Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And the nightcap to a busy Sunday is underway. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. So out come the Giants, their first drive of the game coming up. Leading them out in his 6th NFL season since being picked 6th overall, Daniel Jones.
Jones has had a tumultuous career. That's with a capital T, by the way, that continues to have some ups and downs. Maybe part of that's playing under the bright lights in the big city of New York. But he's had some tough outings. He's had some brilliant outings. He's had some ups. He's had some downs. But he did take a team to the playoffs, and he's got to use that experience, build off of that confidence to do it again.
He'll cobble together a yard there. The play brought to an end by Logan Wilson. 3rd and just 2 to go. Now stick with Singletary. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Stop made by Sam Hubbard. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Here's Singletary again. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Let's see what they draw up on these 3rd and 7.
Shift to Crude. Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Jones. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Working from the gun, here's Jones. Oh, what a hit! Jars the ball loose! And this goes out of bounds. The fumble, not ideal, but hey, did end up being a small gain on the play. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. That pass is caught by Wan'Dale Robinson. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Handoff running left. Here's Singletary. And he gets him around 6 there. Jermaine Pratt with the play defensively. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Clong. Up we go.
Jones looking to throw. Connects with Johnson. It's on the turf. The ball's out. He lost it. And now the Bengals have it. Well, that right there is exactly how you kill some momentum. An early setback, no doubt, but the first time out, fumbling it away in enemy territory, that's tough.
And such a bummer, right? Because the journey was going well. You script for success, you get that ball moving, and then you're right, you just lose all sorts of momentum. Got to recapture it the next time out.
It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
11 empty. Stop.
Burrow from the gun. Completes this one to Chase. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Pushing the pace right away to start the game. On 1st down, here's Burrow. This one taken in by Chase. And they make this stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line. To throw again, it's Burrow. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
I think we're seeing why this defense likes him in coverage. He reacts so well to throws and is even more adept in breaking up those passes.
Burrow throwing again on 2nd and 10. Brought in by Chase near the sideline. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the red zone. And with a half of football left to play, we can see already how close he is to that 100-yard. Brian Daboll has that challenge flag pulled. He wants to take another look at this.
Previous play is under review. After review of
All
the
right,
play,
so that challenge is
ruling on the field
unsuccessful, but
stands.
still a chance to earn a third one if their next challenge leads to an overturned call. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Here we go, here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Gotta go.
Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense. Working inside the red zone. And this one won't be caught, but we got a flag here. Looked like there may have been some early contact before that throw arrived.
Defense.
He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for
Automatic
pass
first down.
interference. Defense, no doubt, still recovering from that interference call, Brock, but they've got to buckle down here. It's first and goal. Buys time, rolling run, and he's going to score. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Joe Burrow with the touchdown. Point after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
Okay, here we go. Up we go. Up we go.
They'll start the drive with Singletary. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. He brings the offense up now for a first and 10.
Up we go.
Again, left side for Singletary. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. The play brought to an end by Logan Wilson. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Pistol now for Jones. Gets this to Johnson. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Cadence, lock in the cadence, lock in the... Up we go.
Give to Singletary from the gun. And he could not get there. They stop him right at the line. They stop him just short and force a 4th and 1. The Giants readying to punt, and they're going to send out the lefty, Jamie Gillen, for the kick. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. The Bengals and Joe Burrow all set to take over. And his start to the season has been special, hasn't it? The way he's played, it's no surprise at all that he's leading the NFL in passing. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Here we go. 12, 12, 12. Stop.
Burrow out of the shotgun. He rolls to his right. Finds his man Chase. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Offense in the hurry up now.
Stop.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Gets him on the in route. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Burrow back to throw. On the move, headed right. Now here he goes. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
Here we go.
Offense in the hurry up here.
Stop.
First down, Burrow to throw. Cut near the goal line. He's got the Cincinnati touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So here come the Giants, ready to take over again on offense. Things sure have started out rough, and they've stayed that way through 2 drives. Maybe drive number 3 here is where we see this offense get rolling. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Half jumbo, half jumbo.
Jones. Diving right side. Got it. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Here we go, hey.
On first down, it's Jones to throw. Man there, it's Malik. We've got a fumble pretty close to midfield. And now the Bengals have it. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Throwing now, following the turnover. He's on the move. He's keeping it.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Dukes at a one-stop. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he's got it. Had to lay out for it, but touchdown. The Bengals take a 20-zip lead. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Bengals push their lead to 21-zip already. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He lost the football. And they steal it back on the return. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
Just look at everyone flying down the field. And when they fly down the field, they got two things in mind, Kate. Number one, get the returner down. And number two, separate the ball if you can. It's rare that it happens, but it sure is exciting when it does.
He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. Offense working quickly. First down from the red zone. And that one's incomplete, but boy, are they lucky it wasn't intercepted. That was a risky shot, but fortunately, they still have second down coming up.
Gun.
Here's Burrow. Buying some time right. Has it in close. Touchdown, Cincinnati. McPherson at the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals grow their lead yet again. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. Man, he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Giants about to get to work on offense. And this drive, they need to come up with some type of answer because, well, Brock, we can almost hear those engines starting to gear up. They might have a boat race coming.
Yeah, I think everybody...
And the Bengals are too much. They take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Half 18, half 18. Up we go.
From the gun, a carry by Singletary. He's going to snag a couple of yards, charging up the gut. B.J. Hill, the one to bring him down. Defense looking to defend the marker on third down.
Here we go.
To throw, here's Jones. This finds Singletary. He takes a pop, and the ball comes out. And now the Bengals have it. Oh boy, Brock, some very unfortunate deja vu offensively here. This is exactly how their last drive came to an end too.
Yeah, bummer for the offense, but exactly what the defense has worked on this week. Right, they find those ball security culprits and they take advantage of them. They study that tape, Kate, all week long, looking to see who's loose with the football and where they can take advantage of it, and they've done it on back-to-back drives.
Well, Brock, even if they decide to start spreading the love as the game goes on, I think they've found out who one of their primary targets is going to be.
And by starting so strong, Kate, you know what's going to happen. He's going to benefit all of his fellow receivers. This defense is going to have to dictate coverage, take him away, and it's going to open up the rest of his crew.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Here we go.
Working quickly here.
11 MT, Kate. 11 MT, Kate. Dot.
Burrow to the air now. And that one's incomplete, but boy, are they lucky it wasn't intercepted. That was a risky shot, but fortunately, they still have second down coming up.
On 2, ready? Here we go. Dot.
Burrow from the gun. And oh, he got it! Interception!
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
On first down, this is Singletary. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, the large